Sachin, thank you so much for joining us today at the DCKAP Summit. It was a great session.
Yeah.
You talked about Feedonomics, the company you acquired.
Yes.
I was really intrigued by that. Can you tell us a little more about the platform itself?
Yeah.
And I remember when we were also chatting, you said it also works with other platforms, like let's say Magento or Shopify or whatever e-commerce platforms companies use. Can you talk us through that?
Yeah, absolutely. And it is really exciting. And I know for the distributors audience that we talked about today, it is an amazing solution that, as you said, is e-commerce platform independent. Right. So businesses, distributors can be on non-BigCommerce platform, but they still use Feedonomics to both optimize their omnichannel strategy. So what essentially Feedonomics is doing is enriching the feed that goes into the channels, and Feedonomics already has access to 250 plus channels. Some of those are B2C channels, B2B channels, but it enables businesses to both publish their products into the channels of their choice, as well as orders get processed through those channels to bring those orders back into the system. So great, for any business, any distributor that's looking to implement an omni-channel strategy, it's a must-have solution.
That's awesome. So you also help with data, or data is completely taken care by Feedonomics? Is that how it works?
Yeah, absolutely. There's a lot of complexity and a lot of art and science into what product attributes should go into each channel. Obviously, each channel optimizes, right, their conversion, their search based on those attributes. And it's really hard for businesses to manage that for each channel, right? Whereas Feedonomics, in addition to technology, which is AI-based, they also have very extensive services available that help businesses to optimize and again improve conversion on those channels. So it's a good combination of technology and services.
That's amazing. You take a lot of, you work with a lot of solutions out there, and there are N number of solutions in the market.
Yeah.
My question for you is, how do you keep up with all that? How do you know that, hey, this is going to be a good fit for BigCommerce, or this is not going to be a great fit for BigCommerce? How do you do that?
That's a challenge, right? And I think when I think about tech partner ecosystems, what motivates us, right, to identify partners that complement our platform, or maybe sometimes identify platforms or solutions that don't, is really, we win when our customers win. We win when our customers grow their revenue on BigCommerce platform. So we're consistently looking for cutting edge technologies that our customers should be using to continue to grow in an omni-channel strategy. And honestly, as a tech partner ecosystem, it's really our customers, right? It's our customers that give reviews on these apps on our marketplace that really determines if it's a good solution or not. So, apps that are not performing well don't get great reviews, and other customers don't use them. But the apps that do really well, we feature those apps in our marketplace, we promote them, we highlight them in our case studies. So we really encourage technology companies out there to build amazing complementary solutions for our platform and be visible in our app marketplace.
That's awesome, Sachin. One last question. What's one thing that's really exciting about your job, and what's one thing that you don't like?
Oh, that's a tricky one. All right. I think I'm an intellectual, curious person for life, and I've seen in my career and personal life, I always want to learn, lifelong learner. And I feel the best part of my job is figuring out innovation, right? Figuring out, meeting partners, meeting agencies, seeing the level of cutting edge innovation that's happening in our ecosystem, in e-commerce in general. So I love learning. I love meeting partners. I love inviting partners to our ecosystem. The hardest part is I think travel. So I have little kids, and I have two daughters, 8 and 6, and I think every time I'm away from them, is the hardest part for the job.
You should get them the DCKAP rhinos, and they'll love it.
I've got 2 of them packed in my backpack already. Yeah, they'll love it. They actually have one from 4 years ago also.
Yeah, now there's a different one with Ramu and Ryan. Sachin, thank you so much for joining us. It's an absolute pleasure talking to you. Absolutely. And thanks for joining me on this conversation.
Thank you for having us here. It was great event, amazing event. Thank you.